Everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about this $4 stock that is ready to double within the next few days and why you should keep it on your watch list. I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions like we always do here on this channel. Again, before we begin, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in. And also don't forget to click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell. That way you don't miss out on these daily videos. Alright, so let's begin right off the bat. You got the SPY. The futures market is officially open. It opened about 2 hours and 30 minutes ago, and so far it's looking a little bit red. It's looking a bit red. I'm not too worried. On here, if you look closely, there is that morning star. That morning star, the drop could just stop right there. It could just stop like at 46.40 before buyers step in, and then this thing continues to move throughout tomorrow. Obviously, tomorrow is a holiday, so we have to wait until Tuesday for the market to be open, right? But as of right now, not too worried. I'm not too worried, even though it doesn't look so good at the moment. Now, the $4 stock. The $4 stock that all of y'all should keep in your watch list for next week. That stock is BBIG. Alright? And the reason why y'all should keep this thing on your watch list for next week is because of this thing. If you go on the daily time frame and you zoom in right over here, alright? Now the stock, first of all, the stock has the tendencies to do these every once in a while. As you can see, it did one previously over here in January of last year, all right, and then it had another spike over here in June and a massive one in September, and then followed by these ones. All right, so it frequently has these spikes, but the reason why I think that it's ideal to make this video right now is because of the bottom here. The volume tells a big story. The volume tells a lot about what's really going on. If you look at what's going on right now, the volume for last week was around 200 million. If you compare that to the volume of what happened when all of this rally, this momentum happened, it's around the same, 200 million to 240 million. This is the beginning of a massive move. Definitely not something to just ignore and dismiss. Alright, I think that it can go all the way up to fill these previous gaps over here to the left hand side. The current price right now is exactly $4. After hours is $4.21. On Tuesday, it could open up at exactly $4. I'm not gonna lie. It could open up at the same exact price and then start moving slowly upwards towards $5 and eventually get to $8, right when this gap gets filled right here. Expect a move to this level. If not next week, then the week that follows, right? That's my very honest thoughts on this stock and why y'all should keep it in your watch list. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. Y'all have some great questions, by the way. Excellent questions, and we're going to talk about them right away. Now, the first one is CCG. What is going on with that one? Somebody asked about it, and I looked at it, and it looks quite good. The stock has a very consistent uptrend. It's been uptrending since 2019, 2020, and then 2021. Right now, it looks like it needs to slow down a bit. It looks like it needs to fall just a little bit because on the daily chart, there is this head and shoulders, left shoulder, head, and then the right shoulder is right there, right over here. And Friday, it didn't have too good of a day. All right, it really didn't have it. There's some gaps below. I think it's going to drop. I think it's going to slowly fade over here all the way down to like 19 bucks. I think we see the full move happen right here. All right, a similar move to what happened with DraftKings. And for those of you who do not know what I'm talking about, this is DraftKings, as you can see. So DraftKings head and shoulders played out to perfection. We got the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder, followed by the breakdown. The breakdown was very slow, very steady, and then when that neckline broke, it went all the way down to the ground. All right, so when the Head and Shoulders is like is at this level, it's very hard to know when exactly it's going to have a massive move. Very very difficult. Like some, and as you can see right now, this thing is just consolidated sideways. If you look at CCJ might experience the same thing. Like after it gets to like $19, we might see a very slow period, a very slow movement over here for about 1 to 2 months before it tries to recover again. This is definitely a good setup for shorts. So definitely watch this one as well for next week. Next one that we're going to talk about in this video, we're gonna do an update on Bank of America. Bank of America, I shared this one with y'all. I believe it was last week. Actually, no, it was last Sunday. Now I remember. Yeah, it was last Sunday. I told y'all, I gave y'all one for the longs and one for the shorts. This one was for the shorts. And it was on this day. I told y'all that this thing it had its run. It's tired, and people who got in here would want to take their money off the table. And this is what happened. My drawings are still on the chart. It took a while to get there. I told y'all to watch this thing for a drop to 47. It took literally all week. I thought this drop would actually happen a bit faster, but it didn't. It just kept wasting everybody's time and then eventually dropped. I think it was because one of the banks had earnings, and obviously it made this thing a bit more predictable. Like I knew this thing was gonna drop, so I guess it made it predictable of the reaction of that stock that had earnings. I don't remember which one it was. I just know that one bank had earnings last week. So this doesn't surprise me at all. It really doesn't. And from this level, I think we bounce. I think it bounced slowly towards like 40. It's not even gonna move that much, honestly. To be honest, I don't think it's gonna move that much. I just think it's gonna stay here. It's gonna stay right there, right over here, and then eventually it's gonna make another move. All right. So that's my honest thoughts on it. It got there. If you were able to make money on this thing, if you actually held puts throughout this entire chop fest right here, congrats to you. Congrats to you. All right. Now, the next stock that we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Baba. Alright, we're going to talk about Baba. Baba was a stock that we've made some money on in the past multiple times. And so far, it's not looking too great. It's not looking too phenomenal. It's been slow at the moment. How long is it going to take before it gets up to 150? Before it gets up to $160? That is a difficult question. Again, I prefer to be right on both. It makes the trade less risky. I'm currently on the sidelines in regards to Baba. I'm not in it at all. I'm just patiently waiting for the right time to actually get some contracts on it. Okay, because if you don't know when it's going to bounce, it's just going to chill over here, and pretty much those contracts are gonna get crushed. As long as it consolidates, everybody loses. The longs, the shorts, everybody loses. Apart from those who hold iron condors, those people win. Alright? But I really don't have any expectations of Baba, and I'm waiting just like the rest of you. When is it gonna bounce? I don't know. I really don't know. But I just know that it's going to get to 160 eventually. Now the next one that we're going to talk about, I think it was Friday, I told y'all, I answered a question about UPS, and I gave y'all a warning. I think it wasn't a question about UPS. It was a question about a stock that had a reverse Head and Shoulders like UPS, and then I used UPS as an example, right? I used UPS as an example. I don't remember the other stock, but we're gonna talk about UPS right now. And I told y'all, I think it was Friday, I told y'all to watch this thing for a drop all the way down to like this level, and maybe even 200. And so far, it looks like it wants to get to 200. The rejection was there. Again, when this neckline fails to break, it can be very, very detrimental, especially when people expect a breakout and they buy calls right over here at first, like right here at 217. Then they try again right here at 218, expecting a breakout. And then this is where everything goes up. This is where the trend shifts, and this is where there is pain, lots of pain. And I don't think it's quite done yet. Usually when that happens, the ramification is much more devastating. So we might see it drop all the way, maybe below 200 even, maybe towards like 195 within the next few weeks. So I'm not too optimistic about UPS or FedEx for that matter. So that's my honest thoughts on these stocks. That's my honest thoughts on the $4 stock for the week, and that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel a lot and allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel and you haven't done so already, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on the pre-market analysis videos, which are released at 8:20 a.m. Central Time, and the post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon. If you'd like to be part of our private Discord community, you can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. If you're not on social media, you can find me at Paul Nguma at Apana Knowledge Lab on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook as well. And if all of this is brand new to you, if you are interested in getting started in the stock market, I left some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850 right after signing up with Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with the Knowledge Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video.